Hallo.
Magst du?
It's a little windy and frankly not very hot right now. Quite pleasant. So I can speak a little bit of German. I found it pretty easy to be able to communicate with the local people. Since I landed in Munich, I interacted with quite a few people to ask them directions and how to go about the public transport. And they weren't very well versed in English, and I wasn't very well versed in German. So they would come halfway with their English and I would come halfway with my German, and it was all a breeze. I sailed through just fine and reached Regensburg on time. It's much easier for me to interact with the student population or the younger population because their accent seems to be rather neutral, or maybe they can accommodate their accent as per my knowledge of the German language. The weather has been rather consistent except for last night when it rained pretty heavily, just out of the blue. The cloud cover was almost non-existent in the morning, and by the evening it was pouring cats and dogs. There aren't many roadside shops or kiosks as I'd expected. There are rather huge supermarkets. There's also this cycling path right here. It's very important that you understand that you have to stay away from the cycling path because the bikers aren't going to stop for you. Stay on the footpath or sidewalk as they call it, and leave this area open for bicyclists. Right now I'm in this supermarket called Kaufland. So I've got to get to the grocery aisle. Kinder Schokolade. So much sugar. Oh my god, it never ends. How to train your dragon Pez dispensers. Rainbow candy canes. What is this? Esspapier. Eating paper. What? Lots and lots of ice creams. Especially since there's this massive heat wave going around in Europe. I think everybody is indulging themselves in some cool treats. I wandered into a residential neighborhood called Hopperstraße or Hopper Street. The buildings are much taller than the single or double storied houses that you usually come around across the suburb. About 4 floors high, most of these buildings. Turmayerstraße. Again, you would find that most of the streets end with the suffix Straße, which means street in German. One of the most predominant reasons why I was so ecstatic to come here to Germany was these brilliant architectural marvels with a lot of woodwork and, you know, just very square and very prominent frames around the windows. Was für einen Erdbeereis bitte? In Konya. Was kostet das? 1,50 €. Okay. For the €1.50 I got myself a strawberry ice cream. It's actually pretty good. I can see at least 1, 2, 3, 4 restaurants.
5.
In this 5 restaurants in this vicinity where you can have outdoor dining. Spital Hellish beer. This is one of the better beers that I've had here. All thanks to Fidel. Thanks a lot for the beer, my friend.
You're welcome. इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें,
सब्सक्राइब करें